Hey guys, it's me Greg with LeGrand Drain Cleaning and Pressure Washing, Gainesville, Florida. And today we're going to do a video about the gutter vac. And I chose this house because it has a pool enclosure. Now I just want to say something up front. This gutter vac system isn't really designed for a pool enclosure. But you see that? I'm going to try to vacuum that out. And then I'll show you in a minute the other side. So let me get a word from my sponsor in. Subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment, and then I'll be right back with you. Thanks, bye. Hey guys, welcome back. I'm sorry about that noise over there, but our pool pumps are running and that's what you're hearing. But you see this long gutter over here? Now the gutter vac's not made to reach this way across, pool enclosures. Obviously, if you had a greenhouse or something here, then you would reach over to maybe go up to a gutter on the second floor, but that's really not what we're going to do here. What I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to set the ladder up over here, and I'm going to then go this way. And what I want to try to do is when you get up there, just to make sense, I'm going to try to vacuum the poles going down that way, all the way down that gutter. And the reason for, to clean this gutter out, there's no access ports right here. Oh, they're Weimaraners. I had been found. So since there's no access, I've got to take the blower and blow all this. Well, as you can see, it's kind of wet and nasty. So usually I would get up on the roof. You're on a slant like this, you're squatting like this, leaning forward on a slant, trying to reach low between your knees to dig all that out of there, or you're trying to walk the roof without slipping or falling and then trying to blow it out. Well, in this case it's yucky, muddy, whatever. So now you're going to blow stuff over the roof, blow stuff all over the screen, then you got to get up and blow the screen off, blow the roof off, etc., etc. That's how we normally would do it, either by hand or with a blower. In this particular case, I'm just going to see if the gutter vac can go above and beyond and take care of this. So hang on when I get set up and then we'll see how it goes. Hey guys, welcome back. So I'm on top of this pool enclosure. You can see how long that is. Now let me just stress, this is not what the gutter vac is for. I am standing on a ladder. I just don't want to get on that roof. He's sitting right there and leaning over. But I'm just going to take a couple sections to see how well it sucks out. Right now you can hear it running. It's only on 2 motors. And I'm just going to ease along that pipe there to see how it works. And maybe I can, once I get it in place, I can film it. But obviously I won't have enough pull to go all the way to the end. But if I can get way down there and only have to walk that little bit of route, that'd be great. Because I got my ladder firmly planted with stabilizer, so I'm not going to twist and turn and whatever. So let me give it a shot here and I'll be right back. But, if this works and I wasn't so far out, then I would be able maybe to reach that end because I got 40 foot of pull. Let's see how it works. All right, so we're back. When I did it with the little yellow bend, got clogged up, but when I took the yellow bend off, I can kind of just move it back and forth. So if I had a 90-degree bend, which I'll probably make at the shop, I'll be able to clean this just by hand. I can reach that. And, it's just moving it back and forth like you do. Get to a gutter rung. Go over the gutter rung. When it gets clogged up, you have to reel it in. But so far it hasn't really clogged on me. I can also scrape it against the the edge of the tile there. So far it's working pretty good. Alright. So they will suck that stuff up, go around the corner. That's about 5 feet there. Actually, the only problem I have is if all that wet, heavy stuff, when I grab too much, if I had a little bit smaller nozzle, probably and work it, I wouldn't suck as much in here. Because every once in a while I'll get clogged down there. If I had a guy on the ground that could, you know, take the hose, unclog the little hose part, I wouldn't have to go up and down the ladder. I mean, it's cleaning the gutter, it's pulling all that wet, heavy stuff out. You know, I could probably reach almost to that end, you know, but I just gotta play with it a little bit and not suck up so much stuff and finesse it some so that I don't clog up the hose anywhere. Well, let's go down and look inside the gutter and see how much junk came out of there. Okay guys, so I'm down here on the ground. I don't know if you can see in there, but since I don't have a smaller, like a 90-degree or something, little nozzle that's smaller than the actual tube, I'm sucking up the whole aluminum tube of sticks and twig and mud. And so this is what I was talking about. So if I had a guy here on the ground with me, which would be great, I could then just take this end and stick it in there, and I'll show you that in just a second, and suck it out. Alrighty, let's see. Just turn these motors on. Now I'm going to take that in and just stick it like that. You see that hose top? Look at all that junk it's pulling out. I've got most of it out now. You can do the same thing with this end if there's any clogged up in that. So let me turn this off. So there's a handy tip. You can learn how to unclog your hose. One other tip is you have to tighten both of these onto the hose and on to there. You know, if you're doing regular gutter cleaning from the ground, then it's nice because this side will just slip off if you have a little clog. But this side will also slip off if you're not holding it. So, you know, I put that on and then I put this on, and that way if I'm on top of a ladder and I was going back and forth, it doesn't come apart. But the vac is designed to work from the ground using the proper tool tip, which lets less volume into the tubes, you know, and you got to learn how to work it a little bit, and it was doing fine. So it's sucking the stuff up. I just didn't have the right tool tip, but it's not made to be standing on a, you know, up on a ladder and going that way, but it was working real good. If I had a little smaller tool tip and just finessed it on a long enough pull, I'd probably suck all that stuff right out of there. But I just wanted to test out for y'all and show you how good that it does. So while we're here, let's look inside. You know, the other thing is if you're up on a roof like that, you got to put the poles up and carefully one by one put them on. So I wanted to see how I did a little mod in here, which I'll do in another video. As you can see, there's a ton of stuff in there. And I only got 4 little foot or 5 foot that I did, and that little deflector that I made is keeping most of it off the filter. So I'm pretty pleased with that. I know he's working on some improvements on this anyways, but it's doing, as far as I can tell, as good as the vacuum that costs 3 times as much. So I hope you liked the video. Hit the thumbs up, comment, ask questions, whatever. Share the video. And most of all, subscribe and use that Amazon link for anything you want to buy, because it costs you nothing more, but it helps me make videos like this. See ya.